How fast do you two think you can slide?
Does this answer your question?
Okay. Beat the manly time down the slide, and you'll be rewarded.
Sure, that should be simple enough, as long as my capture card doesn't have issues. Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Play the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Your Macho Time Challenge is 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Can you do it? Well, you'll need to take every single shortcut that I have shown you on this track in order to get this, and you cannot die once. As long as you do that, you will be just fine. Also, as of the start of recording this episode, I have official 25% completion to the game. So yes, we are already a quarter of the way through completing this game 100%. So yeah, I guess since we completed, since this is episode 8, that means that this LP will be about 28 episodes long at the, at the current rate, I guess, if that's, if we maintain that rate, I suppose. Which is actually quite a bit shorter than my Battle for Keep On Let's Play, which sounds about right, because this game actually doesn't take as long as Battle for Keep On to beat, so yeah. I consider this game to be almost like a shorter version of Battle for Keep On. In fact, actually, I haven't really touched on this in the LP much, but I would actually consider this video game alone, like as a standalone video game that is, to be the true and proper sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like, I'm serious. Technically, people say that the sequels to Battle for Keep On is the Truth or Square video game, but in all honesty, this game, in my opinion, is the true sequel to Battle for Keep On. I mean, sure, it's slightly smaller, like it doesn't take as long to beat or achieve 100% in, but it's a much better sequel, and in my opinion, than Truth or Square ever could possibly be. And that's coming from the little experience I do have with Truth or Square. So my capture card is in fact having some minor issues, but it's not too bad. Probably gonna be obviously jinxing myself by saying that, but yeah, this is just more of a sign that I just need to get a new capture card. I have to get a new one. Oh, geez, right there, I almost died right there because of it glitching up there. So yeah, that's pretty bad. Maybe it's just the slime levels, or it could just be maybe the capture card really is nearing the end of its life, actually. After 7 long years I've been using this thing. It's 6 years, or actually more like 6 years actually. Yeah, 6 years I've been using it. So yeah, definitely gonna have to consider getting a new one after this episode, which is kind of a big deal, again, with how long I've had this one. But let's see if I can complete this course despite its issues. So once I take all these shortcuts, we should be good here. Let's see how it goes. Gotta take all the shortcuts I possibly know of, and I cannot mess up any one of these single jumps, and I'll do just fine. And there we go. I did it. We still have 20 seconds to spare at the very end of this. Holy crap, it's getting kind of bad here, but we got it. We got this. We made it. So you should get about a time of 3:03. Not bad.
You guys rock, as promised.
Of course. This is one of the Goofy Goobers. The Goofy Goober tokens took me quite a bit of a time in my childhood to get, honestly. But anyways, with that,
You've beaten everyone's time.
I do what I can.
As do I.
Then how about beating your best time?
how about we instead move on to the next level, because I'm pretty sure you guys would like to see that more than me just playing through this course all over again with no actual reward for doing so. So here we go, everyone. Bubble blowing baby hunt. Bubble blowing baby hunt is a go. Here we go. So, anyways, I guess I should take this opportunity with the loading screen to let you guys know that my voice may sound a little different in this episode and the following few episodes that I decided to record. My voice sounds a little different because I was actually sick, like a week ago. Actually, it's when it was at its worst. But ever since then, I've had just sort of a cough and a sore throat. So, been trying to do what I can to get through this. But anyways, here we are. This is Bubble Blowing Baby Hunt. This is a level that's based around Patrick's smash move. Again, I guess I'll leave the speculation up to you guys as what the swear word is in the comments. But anyways, right there is your first treasure chest. Alright, so anyways, this might be the only episode I'm able to record today if this gets any worse. But anyways, yeah, the level's based around your move, and oh god. Okay, no, my controls are just fine. This is terrible. I don't want this room in the episode. I really would hate to have an episode of this LP ruined just by the stupid capture card issues, because this is ridiculous, man. Okay, it's just fine now. But yeah, I do need to get a new capture card. I really do need to. But the problem is they're so expensive. But you know what? I don't really have much of a choice at this point. I should have had a spare capture card all these years. I really should have. But you know what? I'm too dumb. And you know what? Actually, you know what? I keep forgetting. We have a P symbol up there. We can upgrade it. So let's do it. We're going to upgrade Patrick's Smash move. So here we go. When you upgrade the Smash move, it actually adds a whole new ability to it, basically. It says, when upgraded, it allows Patrick's Macho Smash move to stun any nearby enemies. This is not all that important for now, but it will be a lot more important later. However, it does make it easier to kill your enemies, obviously, if they're stunned, so you have that to be thankful for now. It does also sound different, too. It's a lot more devastating, too. Like, you can tell it's very powerful. Like, he doesn't even, like, use his butt anymore. Like, when you upgrade it, he actually uses his whole torso, watch. Seriously, it's insane. So, anyways, that's really all there is to this level. It's about Patrick's Smash move and the spinners. And there's also another new enemy you'll run into here. And those enemies are also kind of annoying. They will actually be reoccurring in their exact same form for the rest of the game, actually. And also right here, we have our first occurrence of TNT barrels. These are just like the TNT, they're the boom tikis, or whatever they were called in, oh, they look like they're filled with explosives, but they might not be, who knows. Okay, so yeah, in all honesty, watch out, just touch them, and then watch the shenanigans ensue. You get a nice big explosion, a bunch of manliness points for doing so, for your troubles. It's very fun to watch, but again, if you touch them, you will take damage.
Oh, the key.
Alright. So this guy right here is called a turret. Literally, that's all these guys are called, is turrets. They hide inside, you know, toxic waste cans, and when you show up, they just start shooting their turrets at you. What's nice about them, though, is that you can actually just simply reflect their turrets back at them with the Macho Karate Spin or Star Spin move. So, yeah, those guys are already pretty much a piece of cake, even without your upgraded Macho Smash move. And now, this room is very important right here. This room right here. You need to come down here and destroy the enemies inside those barrels there. Those giant barrels you just saw there, those are very important. You need to kill every single enemy inside these barrels that you come across that are at the bottom of of two rooms, actually, like this. There's two rooms like this where they have barrels of enemies and the bottom of them, and you have to destroy all of them in one single go. What I mean by that is you cannot die. You cannot die, basically, without... In order to get your reward for destroying all those guys in those barrels, you need to not die, basically, in the process of doing so. Because if you die, they will respawn. Along with the barrels and the enemies inside will respawn. So you cannot die at all, and you cannot leave the level and come back in the process of doing this challenge. Under here we have some hidden manliness points in Crypie. Well, not very well in, actually. And then we got some slammers over here to attack us. These are obviously the thug slammers that are themed for this level. Got a bunch of TNT barrels. I'm going to destroy all these to get the most manliest points possible. There's also another really cool mission here that involves Patrick that is really very much enjoyable. It kind of brings back like it's sort of like a throwback to Battle for Key Bomb, like one of the mechanics in Battle for Key Bomb, but we'll get into that as soon as we get into that mission. Again, I'm having some major capture card issues here, so just bear with me. Hopefully it doesn't show up in the recording. It should hopefully only show up in my import, but nevertheless, I can't... Then again, if it's recording the game just fine, then it might not be the capture card itself. It might be something else. Maybe I don't know, honestly. All I know is my capture card can usually perform very well even if if I'm recording my commentary and the gameplay at the same time. So I don't know, man. I don't know. There's another turret down. Now down here is that mission, that special mission I was talking about. That's just for Patrick. Right, real quick, I'm gonna destroy these crates here and these enemies as well before moving on here and taking on that mission that's down there. Just gonna destroy all those guys there. And then once again, since I'm doing a three Krabby Patty run here, I gotta be very careful with what I do. Okay, so the Disco Star task is now open to play. Yes, it is. All right. So, this mission actually has some pretty cool music that plays once you start it. And it starts with you pressing this button up here. So let's press it and unveil our mission, Disco Star. Here we go. Watch this. As you can see, we have disco floors back. We have not seen these since Battle for Key Bomb, and they were only in, actually no, they were in several, they were in the Murmur I know they were introduced in the Murmur in that game, but I can't quite remember if they were featured in other levels. I don't think they were, but yes, you ran into them quite a bit in the Murmur, and they were quite the hazard to deal with. And here, they're the same as before. You have to avoid the red spots. Other than that, they're not that bad. Just get through this mission, you'll be just fine. And already we have our next upgrade available too, so we'll be able to upgrade SpongeBob's next move as soon as we get it. Which actually will not be for a few levels. It's going to be quite a while until the next platforming level after this one. There's a lot of other types of levels that you can run into after this one. But there we go. There's our Goofy Goober token. Goofy Goober token. Yeah, just as usually, won't be able to do this entire level in one episode, but we'll get as far as we possibly can here. And that'll probably give us a lot of time to do take on everything in the next level after this one. Now, this is the other room I was talking about with the barrels and the enemies inside them on the bomb. Take care of these enemies too without dying. And then you need to get to the your reward for doing so without dying as well, because otherwise these guys will still respawn. Right there. See a treasure chest that just destroyed and had a treasure chest inside of it? That only happens if you, in one single run, destroy all the enemies in the barrels at the bottom of these two rooms here. And then you still have to get to that treasure chest before you die or leave the level again. So basically, there cannot be a loading screen, you cannot die in between now and you gain that treasure chest. Otherwise, you have to do all this over again. That's one treasure chest that gave me a really hard time throughout my time playing this game throughout my life. So just making that clear to you. Okay, so we got a checkpoint here, and we also got our lava room. Yes, this room is filled with lava. Patrick, did you always say? He said that this is the room where they make those little umbrellas that go in drinks. It's pretty hilarious, but yeah. So yes, we got some more spinners in here. I don't want to destroy it. Yeah. So yeah, jump on top of this crate here so you can get this these manliest points, and then kaboom time. Let's watch the explosion here. It's very weird how it works. Like how just one of them destroys at a time. That goes entirely entirely flies in the face of actual logic right there, and physics right there. It defies all laws of physics basically. Way those barrels destroy each other. Now, right here we have our second combat arena challenge. You may be tempted to enter this, but do not, because remember, you still have to get that treasure chest before you die or go through another loading screen. So you're stuck not being able to do that combat arena challenge. You have to come back for it if you want to get that treasure chest. So yes, unfortunately, we're gonna have to come back for that, but that's okay. I'm actually debating on whether, because regardless of whatever you do here, there's going to be backtracking to this level, because there's a certain challenge in this area. Actually, two challenges that I know of off the top of my head that you cannot do until you get some future moves for Patrick and SpongeBob. So I'm wondering if it might just be worth it just to wait until that time comes to get to do that combat arena challenge in this level. I'm actually very much debating on that, so I'll have to think about that before the end of this episode. Actually, you know what? We're already up to 15 minutes here, so I might have to end off the episode here pretty soon. But first things first, I want to get to the end of this room, actually. That's what the plan is. We're going to kill this slammer and spinner here, and then we're going to get across these ice blocks. And then we're going to destroy his crates right here. I kind of want to get that treasure chest actually before ending out this episode. I might do that because it's very important to do that because, again, you have to do it in one turn, in one run. So, anyways, we got some turrets to deal with here, but again, these guys are super easy to deal with. And I say that and I almost died there, actually. Like, I'm very close to dying. This is not good. Oh, boy. Thankfully, we're not going to run... Well, we are going to run into a couple turrets, but I think the treasure chest is right there, actually, once we get past them. So, as long as you last this long, you're good. Throwing the fruit electric task is now open, but we cannot do it yet. We do not have the move that we need to do this mission, so we're going to hold off on that. It's pretty obvious what the move is, but unfortunately, unlike Battle for Key Bomb, you don't have it from the start. That's the other thing I should point out. A lot of the moves you get in this game, you already had from the start in Battle for Key Bomb, but for some reason they take it away from you in this game. The only moves you don't have in Battle for Key Bomb that you also earn in this game, well, you earn them in Battle for Key Bomb, but you also earn them in this game at the same time. Actually, I don't want to say them because that would technically be spoilers, actually, so I'm not going to say it. I'll just point out the moves as soon as I get them, actually, that they were also in Battle for Key Bomb, but they were unlockable as well in that game. So anyways, right behind this this dilapidated wall here is our treasure chest. Once again, I will say this one more time. You have to destroy all those enemies in those barrels in one go without going through a loading screen or dying and get to this treasure chest. In order to get this treasure chest, I mean. So there you go. We got it. And so now we're going to end things off here. So next time on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, we're going to take on this SpongeBob Arena Challenge and maybe take on backtrack to that Combat Arena Challenge. I still don't know yet. And then we're going to finish off this level and maybe take on some missions in the next level. See you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.